Right. So I have a updated build from my previous one, and we're gonna go over that right now.
I must maintain a fine balance.
Alright, so we've made some significant changes with the gear and the tree. So, let's go over this gear real quick. So we're still running the same quarterstaff. +4 to melee skills, intelligence, attack speed, cold damage, physical damage, and increased physical damage. I am looking for an upgrade because I want to get rid of the melee skills and grab crit chance on it. The big upgrade was this right here, Hand of Wisdom in action. This thing is so good, and I made a mistake, and I didn't put a rune slot on it, and yeah, corrupted it. So I gotta go and farm another one. But this thing is just really, really good. Ring, same thing. Fizz damage, cold damage, dex, intelligence, mana, and increased mana regen. Now, we did get rid of the unique ring, and we got rid of the everlasting gaze. Now, same with this ring. Fizz damage, cold damage, mana, intelligence, and then I got a couple resist in there. Fire resist, cold resist, maximum mana regen. Get that thing going because we do go through a lot of mana. Boots are the same, haven't changed them. The belt I did change because putting on Hand of Wisdom in action, I needed to get reses. My resistances were off, so I swapped out my belt, got one with mana, increased flash mana recovery rate, fire, cold, lightning. Chest, I did upgrade the chest. We went with the same thing, just more evasion, more energy shield. Helmet, same thing. Evasion, energy shield, mana, because we need mana, and the amulet. I did get a new amulet. I went with the gold amulet just for the simple fact of the rarity of items found. I gotta get a new one. I'm still looking for a new amulet. This one is just for temporary. I'm using it for now, but I am on the look for another one. Now the goal with your gear, I am gonna have a max roll build link in the description below, but the gear that's gonna be on there is gonna be the proper gear I'm using right now. It's just the stats might be higher on that gear because you can't pick what you actually have for stats. But the gear in the build guide is pretty much has all the prefixes and the suffixes you need to have on your gear. So if you're looking at the build guide, follow that for the gear. And obviously you want to get the highest stats you can. But I am going to have a link up. Alright, let's go over to skills, because this is the big change. Ice Strike. I got it. Well, I'm level 88 now. The last build I made for this, I was level 69. So now that we're higher level, got more passive points, I've got my Ice Strike at 87,000 base damage. And we made some changes. So we're still running Martial Temple. We're running Ice Bite, Primal Armament, and Consecrated Effect. I am trying to get another socket on this so I can put heft on so I can gain more damage. So that's that. Charge staff, perpetual charge, persistence, conduction, overcharge. Works great. This thing, this combo right here is pretty nasty. Ice strike and charge staff. Tempest belt, font of mana, font of rage, close combat, and heavy swing. We did add close combat from the previous build. This is new addition to it. Herald of Ice still, magnified effect, lightning infusion, lightning exposure. And now we're running Herald of Thunder. So we did add this. We got cold infusion, ambush, and long shot. This is another good combo right here. It's broken. We're running Ghost Dance, fast forward, Combat Frenzy with Perfusion. Skills have a 50% chance to grant an additional charge, so that's key. Wind Dancer. We're running Culling Strike and Blind. Perfect. Little combination right there. And then Grim Feast. And I'm not running anything with Grim Feast. I have Clarity on here on Combat Frenzy, so Grim Feast is just empty right now. But that's the skills. Very simple. You're pretty much using Ice Strike and Charge Staff and Tempest Bell. That is it. Alright, the passives. Now we did complete the 4th Ascendancy, so I got all 8 points. And we're going right here. Critical hit chance. And then critical hits ignore non-negative energy monster elemental resistances. That's nice. And then evasion, maximum energy shield. And then, spirit. And spirit for evasion and energy shield on equipped body armor. So it's key to have high evasion and energy shield on your chest piece, because that's where we're going to get all our spirit, because this allows you not to get spirit from equipment. So you need roughly 190, I want to say 190 spirit to run everything properly on this build. And now we are coming right up the middle. We're grabbing chill effect, magnitude of chill you inflict, and then gain 10% of damage as extra cold damage on freezing enemies, create chilled ground. And then we're coming down here, magnitude of shock, because we are running charge staff. It works great right here to have both of these. Gain 10% of damage as extra lightning damage, 25% chance on shocking enemies, create shock ground. Now we did make some changes here. We no longer go up here. We are now going straight to the middle. Get that attack damage, skill speed. We're coming up here, going flow like water. Right up through here. And I did come over here and take Step Like Mist. And I am going to take this because I want to get the mana regeneration to about 200, 220. And then I'll be able to pretty much have enough mana regen to where I don't have to worry about using my flask. That's the only pretty big difference, is the mana. You go through a lot with the attack speed being so high. Crashing Wave. Now we did go up here and we came around so we can take Critical Exploit. 25% increased critical hit chance, crit damage bonus, critical hit chance. Then we came over here, Energy Shield mana regen, Energy Shield mana regen, and Insightfulness, we're still on that. And then we come up here, we did take Moment of Truth, get that crit chance, crit damage. And then I came right up here and I did come in here and I took Conservative Casting. So reduce mana cost of skills, mana regeneration rate, reduce mana cost, increase regen, mana regen. That was one of the key changes, so I could sustain enough mana regen. Now we are coming over here, we're taking Killer Instinct still, and we are going to take tenfold attacks. My next 2 levels that I go up, I'm going to take these right here. And then we came up here, and instead of going upwards, we went down. Get that crit damage bonus. Take for the jugular, damage on crit, critical chance, deadly force. And we are taking resonance. It's our power charges and frenzy charges, endurance charges, dexterity, evasion energy shields, evasion energy shield. You want to take this. This is going to be crucial for when you're running maps. As much energy shield you can get. And then we're coming up here, and we're taking Eternal Youth. Still the Eternal Youth. This is the same from the last build. And then coming down here, Throat Seeker, taking this, crit damage bonus. And we did change this a little bit. Last time we took Whirling Assault, and that's it. Now we're coming up here, and we're taking one with the River. All this, and then we are coming down here still, and we're taking Martial Artistry, and we're taking all those little ones right here, and then go down. This didn't change, this didn't change. We're still taking these, but we're not going down here anymore. Once I fill in my other 2 that I want to get for the attack speed, my next is I'm coming down here so I can grab this Jewel Socket, because that's going to help. That's going to add a lot of damage. We are going up, though, from here. I'm taking this. I am going to take Careful Assassin. This I am taking. And we are running Chaos Inoculation now. So, and then I'm going to come up here, and I haven't figured out what I'm going to do up here yet. But I'm looking at this right here, just because of the mana regen and the cast speed. But the cast speed isn't going to work. I'm not like, it'll work for the Tempest Bell and things like that, but cast speed is for spells. Attack speed is for my staff, my quarterstaff. This will cast my spells faster, but I don't know yet. But I'm thinking of coming up this way, because there's more maximum energy shield up here that I could really benefit using, so I'm probably going to make my way up here too. And that's that. That's really, we only made a few changes on the passive tree to help with the mana. We're right around 2,500 energy shield. I need more. Mana's looking good. Evasion, we're at 72%. We're capped on all the reses, and with Chaos Inoculation, we're immune to chaos damage, so it doesn't really matter with what the chaos is. My mana regen is 183, so I want to get it up another 20 to 35%. But yeah, that's that. Nothing really to it. You saw the damage that I was doing to the boss. That was a tier 15 map, and we pretty much just melted them. So there's really nothing to it, to be honest with you. It's the passive tree, grabbing the right stuff. I want to get this damage up a little bit more once I add a few more passive skills. This, I think I can get it up to close to 100k base damage. But yeah, that's that. And again, if you have any questions on it, I'm going to have my Discord linked in the description as well. Hit that like and subscribe button, and thank you.